Hello and welcome. I'm Chamundai. Welcome to the Chamundai channel. If you're new, this is where I offer guided meditations. Sometimes there's mantras, clearing, healing, and also I channel divine messages from the divine beings, the angels, ascended masters, individually for people, their guides, and their spirit team, soul team, spirit guides. And so tonight there is an opportunity to ask questions. If you would like to join me on these sessions, you can join via Zoom and ask questions, and also welcome if you're watching the recording later on YouTube. So I'm going to tune in for a moment and see what the message is for tonight. There's been a couple of requests and it feels like there's some angels, maybe Archangel Michael, but we'll see what happens in a moment. So I will just pause for a moment and tune in, and then when I speak, it will be a message. The message, yes, I am Archangel Michael with a message today for those who are on the spiritual path and seeking to continue to remain committed to their spiritual development while they are noticing and dealing with so many different situations in the human world. For many find at this time they are quite puzzled, noticing that there are many messages coming forth from we, the angels, saying that the planet Earth is in great transformation and upliftment in its consciousness. And yet many people are experiencing what they feel and see and experience as hardships or obstacles or difficulties. Perhaps emotions are running high, and perhaps there are arguments and fights and negative situations, and people look around here on Earth and saying, how can we be evolving? It looks like humans are behaving more badly than ever before. But we want to reassure you that although this may appear in human behavior in places all over the earth, this is also the result of the messages that you receive via your media and social media, which, as you well know, focuses on the negativity and fails often to locate and to highlight all the amazing, wonderful upliftment that is happening in the human consciousness. And much of this expansion and raising of human consciousness into love and goodness and kindness and generosity, much of this is hidden to the rest of the world, for many are quietly in their rooms sitting and meditating. Many are gathering in groups and are meditating together. Many have prayer circles for those who are not well. And there are many around the world doing good deeds from a place of selfless service, and much of this goes unknown and unnoticed. There is attention somewhat to the peace walk in the USA, which is taking place, where the monks are walking for peace. And this is gathering some attention and is showing that there are many who wish to support this movement and this demonstration of peaceful prayer, upliftment, and mantra. And so we are here tonight to encourage you that if you do start to despair about the world and its appearing, seeming senseless conflict and negative behaviors that you may observe, we urge you to have compassion for those who seem to be behaving in a way that would not be the highest choice or the highest vibrational action. The more of you who can hold compassion when you see actions that are less than kind, then you create a frequency of compassionate energy that has the potential to uplift those around you. So, for example, should you observe an argument or a fight, if you can hold compassion in your heart while you hear or see this argument taking place, understanding that you do not know the experience or the history of the people involved, then your frequency of energy can emanate out and encourage any positive frequency within those you may be observing to join with your compassionate positive frequency, and it can help to draw from them the opportunity or capacity for improved behavior. Imagine it is like you are a musical instrument playing a note of C, and this is a C for compassion, and the people you are observing are in the note of D, and it is destructive behavior. As you hold your C compassion note and frequency within your energy field, by the law of resonance, this emanates and flows out of you, and it flows towards the people who are in the D frequency of destructive behavior. And if your frequency is strong enough, and there are maybe more than one of you, this will start to bring a shift in vibration and frequency to those who are in conflict. And this is the truth of the way that the world will uplift and shift in its consciousness. It is simply by each person holding the highest frequency that they are capable of holding. And this may appear to be a simple or a small action. However, we would encourage you not to underestimate the power in your own unconditional love and compassion inside your heart. For as you hold this frequency and practice gratitude to help you to maintain this attitude of compassion and gratitude, then this vibration, frequency, and energy remains strong within you, and it is capable then of strengthening those around you. And so this strengthening can take place in order to uplift the consciousness of those who you have observed. So the frequency within each human is what you might call the secret to success for the planet. And we understand that this message may seem at times almost simplistic, because humans have a beautiful habit of making everything extremely complicated due to their high intelligence and the way their mind is working. and also due to the way they have been programmed to forget the simplicities of life and to focus on the complex dynamics and complex technologies that are available to humans now on the planet. But truly, the secret at this time, as the frequency of the Earth is rising and as the vibration of the planet is bringing forth transformation, the secret to your success is to rest quietly in the inner silence and the space and the stillness, and to spend some time to focus on your breath. And as we were saying with the example of watching people in conflict, that as you return to your own sense of compassion and hold that frequency, you can help your body and nervous system and mind to be attuned to that compassionate self by focusing on your breathing, allowing the out breath to be a little longer than the in breath, taking your mind to thoughts and memories of gratitude if it chooses or decides to move away into blame or judgment. And it is important for you also to remember that we, the angels, the higher beings and guides, are only a breath or a prayer away. We are not separate from you in any way. We are right in and around you, and yet we respect your free will and your choice to call upon us, to connect with us, to allow us to merge with you and to serve and to help you and to protect you. And so we encourage any form of prayer to us. It can be simply, please, Archangel Michael, help me, protect me. Please, higher being angels, help me to hold compassion. You can call on the angels of the frequency that you wish to hold, for the angels of compassion will help you to find kindness and patience and compassion within your heart, even if you are interacting with others who are frustrated or observing some conflict around you. The trick or the process or the methodology that will most help you is to simply cause a little pause or space before you react or speak. And in this pause is your breath. And in your breath is the frequency of compassion and love. You can also assist your vibration and frequency and your energy by calling on the pristine frequencies of Mother Nature in her most untouched form. While it is wonderful to be in nature and to be physically in a space of pure nature, you can also use your memory to remember times that you were in nature. For truly there is no separation, and even though you may find your physical form inside a house or a building, there is another part of your consciousness, your soul, your higher self is stretching out into the universes, and your soul is made up of the elements of earth, air, fire, water, and ether. And those elements are already one with nature. By being physically present in nature, it is easier for you to reconnect and feel the peace that is already in nature. However, if physically being in nature is not possible at the moment, that you are perhaps watching someone else in conflict, or you are perhaps needing to work inside a building, it takes only a few moments where you can take a little space to yourself, close your eyes, and imagine yourself in the most beautiful nature that brings your heart joy. For some, this may be the snowy mountains. For some, it may be a beautiful lake. And for others, the ocean. For some, it may be the rainforest, or the orchard of fruit trees, or the native trees of your country. Perhaps for some, it is the lands of ice and snow. Whichever part of nature you choose can be brought to your mind, and at your request, it will help to cleanse and purify your energy field. It will help you to hold that note of compassion, your C note that we spoke of earlier. And as each human works to hold this frequency of love and compassion, this frequency is catching, and it is forming a web around the earth, around planet Earth. And many, many thousands and millions of people, with their prayers and their mantras and their meditations and their good thoughts and deeds, are helping to hold this web. And so we would encourage you not to believe all that you hear and see on your news. If your news is telling you that the world is getting worse, this is not so. Take the time to hold your frequency at the highest place for as much time and as often as you can. Practice kindness and compassion. Practice gratitude for as much of the day as you are able to do so. And allow space from your technologies. Enjoying quiet and silence or your favorite music. Remember to nourish the body with large quantities of pure water and life-giving food. And this will support the frequency that you are desiring to hold within your system. And we are aware that it takes a certain strength and courage to hold this frequency of compassion when you may be faced with difficult circumstances. There are many who are facing illness or some form of loss or conflict or troubles, difficulties, struggles. And many might say, how can I be compassionate or grateful when these difficult things are around me? And we would say, you can with strength. Take only a few seconds to remember one thing that you're grateful for and repeat it over and over. There is always one thing that you can find to be thankful for. And then perhaps you'll find one more and one more. And this act of choosing to be grateful is an act of strength. Each time you do it, it will create a habit of strength within you, so that you will have the habits of compassion, gratitude, kindness, and the habit of strength to support this. And this will help you to hold compassion not only for yourself, but for others who may not yet have found that inner strength. You can choose to be strong for yourself and pray that others will find that same strength and find that same compassion. And as we were explaining earlier in this transmission, your own frequency of compassion will help to draw that same frequency of compassion and kindness from others who you may be observing or interacting with. And whatever happens in the moment, you are always doing your best. And later, perhaps, if you feel like you moved away from compassion or kindness, you can simply regain that feeling later and send that feeling back towards the event that might have caused you to lose your compassion temporarily. Perhaps it was a situation that was just extra difficult and you lost that moment of compassion. This is normal. This means you are human. And we would encourage no self-judgment or guilt or shame about this. Simply return to your breath, return to source, return to love. We believe there is a saying in the human world to pour oil on troubled waters, and we think this metaphor is one you can think of as a different way of understanding the way that your higher frequency of love and compassion can literally calm the disturbances in other people. And just as disturbed water may calm under the heaviness of oil, then the disturbed emotions of others can calm under the frequency of peace, compassion, and kindness. And so we would encourage you all to continue your practices that bring you into the frequency of kindness and compassion, gratitude, and patience. Remember to call upon us the angelic frequency, the highest beings of the frequency that you are wanting to maintain, whether you call for the angels of gratitude or the angels of compassion, the angels of peace, the angels of joy. Ask them to help you to uplift your mood at any time you need help. And at this time, we will conclude by sending you much love and much gratitude for all that you are doing and all that you are being as a frequency of love and compassion on the earth. Every good deed that is done is also strengthening that frequency of compassion, kindness, and unconditional love. For selfless service is another way to uplift and strengthen your consciousness to a high vibration. And now we will say goodbye, and we will speak to you again. Very good. It's So thank you so much for joining our class tonight, whether you're watching the recording later, welcome. If you have any questions, reach out. If you are looking for some support on your spiritual journey, details are below that we can work individually with individual channeling sessions and anything that you might need. I also take spiritual retreats to India. The next one is in April 2026. The details are on my website, and the details for that are below. So now we will say goodbye, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.